Yo, what is goody, my gang? Once again, we are back inside of Bear Alpha The Lost Tapes after 4 fucking months. And of course, you should know it by now, we are in the cheesy summer update. And this shit is only part 1 somehow, even though sadly, part 2 is gonna be a bit smaller. But of course, we got the final hour, which was heavily teased. We got fucking Titanic Panic, the swag little summer limited badges shit, epic shop stuff, and other shit, which we even got, get off my screen bro, which we even got spiffy new lore exclusive stuff, and they added the other extra portal, which of course is the tapes, because, get it? The Lost Tapes. And of course, as you notice here, they also added the summer hunt, which if you recall is the exact same as the present hunt from the Christmas update all the way back in Bear Alpha rewritten. So why not we start off with the summer badges, which of course you're gonna need both maps, but we're starting off with Titanic Panic. Alrighty, so if you want to get the helping hand badge or for the pirate bear, luckily right now the game is kind of bugged, which if you simply click him, he will already talk about giving you him fucking getting the items back, which of course gives you the badge, except this will more than likely be patched in the future, which this currently is the, I guess, fucking modern version of, I don't fucking know what to call it. But if you are unfortunate and don't get it during the time being and you get it post-patch, then getting the items is actually not that fucking difficult. I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, what you actually do, if you saw on the desk of course there, or such, you have to find the red pirate juice and also the coin. I keep going the wrong way. But for the coin, what you have to do is go over to this room, which I think this might be the bear spawn, it's one of these two, and simply just come up here and the coin will be sitting right here. But for the red pirate juice, all you have to do is go all the way up to the second floor or the middle floor of the Titanic or whatever, and then simply just find the cafeteria, which for some reason it's somewhat difficult to find, but once you get there, it will be, yeah, this right here, the red pirate juice will be sitting right inside of this corner here, which of course I can't grab them because I'm a fucking bear. But if you can't get it during this time, or you can just get it for free pretty much, then just getting the 2 items honestly isn't that difficult. So yeah, that's how you get the helping hand badge for the pirate bear, or the smosh, but I don't fucking remember what it's called, for this map. And of course this map actually takes a lot longer to get. I said actually like 5 fucking times, but of course you need the other new map in this update, which is the final hour, which, like I just said, it does actually take a while for this map to appear, or unless if you're actually pretty lucky. But of course what you do is actually pretty simple. I'm actually surprised this one's pretty easy, but all you do is click this nice little sand pile here, which once you dig it out, you have to get this nice little apple, or you get the nice little apple from it. And then what you do next is go all the way up to here to where the new Simon Says puzzle is, and you'll see the Yoil toilet here. I don't know why the fuck it's in the toilet, but you know what, sure. And he'll fucking thank you for giving you the yummy toilet because of how, or the yummy apple because of how hot it is. You'll probably eat a toilet though. But after you fucking give him the apple, of course, you get this nice little battery here. And then it's actually pretty simple. Summer Feline will be sitting down here, but he's depressed because his boombox doesn't work. But you just throw that battery in, and then it starts playing the jellyfish gem, giving you the Summer Feline skin and the Dancing in the Summer badge. Alright, but now after you get the summer badges, this will be for later, but now we have, I'm pretty sure it's probably the permanent badges, which we have the first one being the Tape-01 badge, which of course you will see a piece of lettuce here, which you can actually touch it, and it will of course have a little key icon here, which it might be a little bit confusing to know where this thing goes. But if you go up back into the old lobby, of course from the double old lobby badge, or whatever the hell the new badge is called, Desktop Friend Bear will actually be in the lobby now, which he says, Feline, very well then, but he will say something else if you don't have thingy. And just like I showed there, it talks about how you're fucking sent down here, and there's actually other life forms sitting down here or just fucking sleeping down here, in which you need to, I guess, go save them, in which you also at the same time need to avoid this lava, which, as you can see here, it can pulse very quickly and more than likely literally insta-kill you. So yeah, you gotta be a bit careful about that. But once you get to around this area, it's not really that much of a threat anymore, because you're pretty much already near the end, because this is a pretty simple obby. But eventually, when you come down here, you will eventually start to see a little shadow over here. Yeah, right over there, because it is hella dark. Yeah, there he is. Which if you go over there, someone else is here, but of course, right here is Feline. Which this is pretty much just Sam's resting place, but for Feline, in which I guess I'll just speed it up here. But Feline practically talks about how he's not, or he's fucking confused as how he's here, and also how some white creature, which is probably Whitey, or even Sam, fucking threw him down here, because you will see why in the next badge, why he was thrown down here. And now, since we're at the end of the dialogue pretty much, you will of course eventually get the tape-01 badge, which Feline also was talking about right there, on how, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the tape, that he just randomly got the shit from Whitey or Sam, in which of course you gotta give it to a hero, which of course is referring to you using the tape in the thing. Also, I guess this is what happens once you die, but I guess if you want a nice little Easter egg over there, if you go over to the nice little thing there, of course, Monty is over there, like I said earlier. So you can do the spiffy little Easter egg, I guess, over there. But yeah, that's how you get the first tape and the tape-01 badge. And now, of course, since he gave you the tape, what you now do is finally use this new tapes teleporter, which will transport you to the -CRT area, which of course, there will be a badge icon with whatever tape you've got, which of course we have tape-01 here. So let's see what's in the tape, which of course once you teleport here, you will see Feline sleeping on the couch, and of course the fucking femboy lagoon starts to burn down the house, and you have to fucking escape in the span of like 4 minutes or so. And what you do, there's the first piece of lettuce, is grab 6 pieces of lettuce and also use these colored keys, of course, it's literally just fucking piggy, on these doors and hopefully escape within the time being. So of course, the purple door and the purple key were right there, and then the second piece of lettuce is here, and also the orange key. So now, I'll just fucking speed up the rest until we get to the second segment of this badge. In which, of course, once you get all the pieces of lettuce there, I don't know how I was struggling with the 6-speed, you then get this little green key right here, which of course you don't need to go back out to the front door, because of course if you did, you'd probably fucking get burnt to death by the femboy lagoon. But now what you do is go into this other door, and of course the green door will be here. And once you smash open the door, you more than likely have to spam run forwards and just keep following where I'm going, or else you're probably gonna get burnt to death, because I'm pretty sure you are getting chased by the fire, because it's starting to grow bigger and bigger. But of course, after you eventually escape this chase sequence, you will then get the, it's just the burning memory, or whatever the hell the badge is called. It's of course gonna be on the screen, because I already forget what it was called. Yeah, it's just the burning memory. That's how you get the spiffy little badge, and also watch your house fucking burn down. And now, of course, probably the worst part of these badges isn't even the badges. It's, of course, the extra thing, which is the treasure hunt or the summer hunt, in which, of course, if you recall from Bear Alpha Rewritten, in the Christmas update, there were presents scattered across the maps, which would rather give you quid or some social gears, some kill effects, or a few little couple skins, which this is literally the exact same, in which we got one skin, we got, I think, like 4 kill effects, and we got 1 social gear. Actually, wait, scratch that. I'm pretty sure there's literally no social gears. It's almost just all fucking kill effects except for 1 skin, which is a pretty nice skin. But of course, what you do is pretty much just go onto any map, except the final hour is a good example here, because I'm pretty sure some maps actually don't even have chests, I don't know, but most maps in this game only have 1 coin chest or 1 treasure chest. However, I'll just wait for the round to start so it looks nicer. However, the final hour and Titanic Panic, of course the 2 new maps, are actually buffed in this case, because like I said, most maps only have 1 chest around the place, but the 2 new maps right now have a whopping 3 of them. So you have a much higher chance of completing this if you play these maps. I'm not sure about the final hour, it probably does have 3, because 1 spot is right here, and of course that's what happens. You rather get quids, or one of the 5 kill effects, or the skin. But yeah, all you do is just find these chests across the map, which I'm pretty sure there can be more than 1 here. Yeah, you can literally see 1 all the way over there, and of course there's the little desktop friend that you get from the other badge, which I think it does get easier after you get like 5 quids, like 5 like bunches of quids or whatever, because it kind of feels like the chances kind of drop a bit. But of course, like I did for the Christmas guide, I'll just skip over to when I get all 6 of these. So yeah, just like before, something like this can happen, which we have the Undead Coming Shoveler, or the Undead Coming Swimmer. I have no clue what the hell that S stands for, but yeah, that's pretty much what happens. And another problem, however, with this though, is that I'm pretty sure only 1 person can get this at a time, or anybody can get it as long as it's still there. So if 1 person touches it, then another person can also probably touch it until it disappears, because then they can't get the reward. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist of this. And of course, here's the second reward, which is the sandal kill effect. And then we have the third reward here, which is this fucking diaper melon thing. And then we have the 4th reward here, which is the flop like a fish kill effect, or whatever the hell it is called. And then we got the 5th reward here, which is the geyser kill effect, or also the water explosion kill effect. And finally, there we go, the last reward, which is the ocean fishes kill effect. And yeah, there you go. That's how you get the insane amount of kill effects that were inside of the treasure hunt, because you get a whopping 5 of them. And sadly, there's no gears, but there's some in the shop. And of course, we got some of the spiffy skins, like the Undead Coming Swimmer, I'm just going to call it that, Desktop Friend Bear, Summer Feline, surprisingly enough, and of course, Pirate Bear. So yeah, hopefully, this is probably the biggest update this game has had so far, even though there's only been 3 updates, because we have the release update, Cheese Factory, and now the summer update, part 1. So yeah, remember that this game will probably get its part 2 within the next week, because there's no fucking shot it's going to take that long to come out. And of course, they will be adding 1 extra badge, which just says massive. But I can't really think of anything right now, because I'm kind of just fucking done with the tutorial of what the hell the massive description or whatever could fucking mean. But yeah, that's how you get all the spiffy treasure hunt things, that's how you get all the spiffy badges, and that's how you get all the fucking sweet little lore that's been added to the game, which that's actually a pretty nice new mechanic. So yeah, goodbye now.